I'm coming to you today from Ten Killer Lake. Got a little message for you. We came down to the boat today. It's got a little battery disconnect on it, and it's got a little place where you can turn the switch to the off position. Unfortunately, in life, we don't have one of those off positions for us. And what we have to do is we have to maintain the battery of life, the charge that we have in our own life. I've been running at quite a clip over the last few weeks. I got been back from the jungles of the Amazon for about 2 weeks. I spent 21 days, 3 weeks down there doing a lot of ministry. I came back and I've been just trying to dig back out of all the things I needed to catch up on. Not just personal things, not just ministry things, but everything. In ministry, there's always another set list to put together. There's always another message to write. There's always someone else that needs your attention. You're always going to get a phone call that someone else needs some help. There's another phone call to make. There's another person to pray for. There's always going to be that person. But what you need to do in ministry is make sure that you charge your own battery. So I've been running really hard. In another week or two, I'm going to be heading out to Armenia and Bulgaria for 18 more days of ministry. I've got 6 hours of preparation for pastors' conferences that I'm riding right now. But I've neglected my family just a little bit, and what I've got to do is I've got to remember that if I don't keep my family's battery charged, then what I'm doing is I'm only feeding other people. I've got to feed my family, I've got to feed myself, I've got to feed other people. So in ministry, make sure you know the condition of your battery. Make sure you know exactly where you are. Jesus went and secluded himself for prayer. Prayer life is the most important thing in ministry. Make sure that you take care of your prayer life. So if Jesus needed to get away and Jesus needed to go away to pray, then you need to find a place that's secluded. For me, my batteries recharge at the lake. I needed to spend a little time with my family. So in ministry, there's the natural and the supernatural. What you've got to do is realize that the supernatural mirrors the natural. There's always seed time and harvest. So we've been plowing, we've been cultivating, we've been planting, we've been watering, we've been doing all of these things to get ready for the harvest. And over the last few weeks, we've been seeing the harvest. Almost 300 salvations in the jungle of Peru on the Amazon River, and all kinds of ministry there. So it's time to harvest, it's time to harvest. But make sure that you pray, make sure you get alone, make sure you recharge your battery, make sure you take care of your family, because those things are important. Because if you don't take care of those things, you won't have a harvest.